We had two PS5 drops today, and I want to go ahead and talk about the Cyberpunk 2077 drama. Let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to Bob Games. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and checking out my content. Alright guys, so it looks like, we had two drops today. So that's two different chances that people had out there to get a PS5. And those two places were, PS Direct, and PS Direct has been very consistent. They drop at least 2 to 3 times a week now. They've been doing it more like, every other day. And that's really crazy because, the PS5 is hard to find, and I'm glad Sony is putting out more PS5s when it comes to PS Direct, because that is directly coming from PlayStation. So that is a good thing to get that directly from the manufacturer, from the company itself. Now, they have a queue system, and you guys know the queue, you have to wait in line. It's completely random. At the time you enter the queue, they'll place you in a different place or whatever. But they added a timer now that lets you know when the queue is going to go live, or when, I guess, the waiting line starts or whatever. But, that's what happened yesterday, I believe, and today. So that is really good to see, them putting up some information on there and letting us know when to join the queue. Now, you still have to wait. Every time I get in there, I have to wait more than 1 hour. So I have zero luck when it comes to that. And the thing is that I click the link like right when I find out about it. So, hey, it is what it is, I guess. Now, the other retailer was GameStop. So this was pretty shocking to me. They basically announced this like, I don't know, randomly. It was completely random. And they had bundles, of course. So, a lot of people don't like bundles, but at the same time, GameStop is putting those bundles up that basically they add up to whatever products you buy separately would add up to. So it's not that bad. And it's better buying a bundle through GameStop than actually going and getting one from eBay, where you only get a console and the controller it brings for like $1,500, $800. It's super crazy on eBay, so don't do that. So let me know in the comments down below if you got any bundles from GameStop or if you got the PS Direct drop. Alright guys, let's change gears and talk about CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077. So you guys know this game is very buggy. It's crazy on consoles, and I'm talking about the PS4 and the Xbox One. Now, it's more buggy and stuff on the older consoles, like the original PS4 and the old Xbox One. Now, what I'm trying to get at, right now is the fact that this game basically was completed, but it still has a ton of bugs. It has a lot of issues, and it crashes those old PS4 consoles and Xbox consoles. A lot of crashes on there and stuff like that. The question I have is, why was this game put out like this when we have so many criteria to make sure that games are good nowadays? Now, I've noticed, and this might be just me, and if you guys have seen this too, let me know in the comments down below. But I've noticed that every time a game is super hyped, like incredibly hyped, people are going crazy about it, like bananas over the games. They're so hyped, and then when the game comes out, the hype is like up here, and the experience is like down here. Why is that? So I don't know what is going on. Like, when Fallout 76 came out, I was really excited for that game. And then when I played it, I saw like a bunch of problems, like elevator problems. I was locked in some freaking room that I couldn't get out of, in this random like building, like house thing I was trying to explore. Then I got stuck. And I'm like, yo, I'm stuck in between this door and this fence or whatever, and this little area, and I cannot get out of here. How do I get out of here? So I literally had to either, I think I saved it before, so I had to use like a previous save, or else I could not have got, like there was no way for me to get out of there. I was like, how is this happening? What kind of bug, lets this happen that I can't open the damn door to get out of where I'm at? I'm stuck. How am I stuck right now? Why was this game put out and then all these game-breaking bugs? Because it didn't really break the game, but it surely broke the immersion. It broke the experience, right? So if you're playing Cyberpunk 2077, a lot of people are having a great time with the game. It's working, flawlessly, mostly on PC. That's where it's working really, really, really good. But the thing is that, even on my PlayStation 5, The game didn't crash or anything, but I saw, like I told you guys, that weird bug where I touched a box and like the box was kind of like, tied to a dead body. I would touch the box and the dead body would like, jitter or jerk or whatever. And I'm like, what's going on? But it wasn't game breaking. It was just, it would break your immersion, right? So that is something that I guess Sony doesn't really like when something is put out on their store and people buy that game and then it makes them look bad. You know what I'm saying? It makes the company look bad. Oh, I'm playing this game on PS4 and it's trash. Even though Cyberpunk 2077 is not trash, but people they're very quick to go ahead and blame the game and blame the company. Oh, it sucks on PS4. The point I'm trying to make is they should have tested it more on the old consoles. Why do I care about this if I have a PS5? Well, because millions of people out there still have a PS4 and Xbox One because the PS5 and Xbox Series X are so hard to find that people are stuck playing the games on old hardware. Old hardware, even though it's not really old. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. That's why it should have been tested more on current gen. And I'm talking about the PS4 when I say current gen. Next gen is PS5 and Xbox Series X. But it should have been tested more. And that's how that's why I feel they kind of cut some corners here and there. And it's not very good. But also, the second point I'm trying to make, the reason why I'm going off on this tangent is because Sony removed the game from the PlayStation Store and said, yo, this game is not up to par with the quality that we provide to our users, so let's remove it from the store, no more sales, and you guys, whoever bought it digitally is gonna get a refund. You're gonna get a refund if you got it digitally. So that is the crazy thing that happened. That is all the drama that's going on. And I'm like, as a gamer, I'm like, damn, that is a bold move from Sony. Now, I know CD Projekt Red is a really, really, really good company. They make a lot of great games like The Witcher and stuff like that. So I'm like, hey, I want to go ahead and buy this, collector's edition guide that goes with the game. So it has a bunch of information here, super detailed. This is freaking beautiful. So I got this and I'm really excited to dive into the game and get all the information that I really want to seek and get from this game. It's just like back in the day when Skyrim came out, they had a bunch of bugs at the beginning. They fixed a few of them and then, I had that strategy guide. I got lost in that game. If I couldn't find something in the map or whatever, I would go to the guide and try to search for it and, do my research. But I really loved getting immersed and lost in the whole world of Skyrim. That's how I want to get lost in this game. That's what I want to feel when I play, Cyberpunk 2077. That's what I want to feel. So, I know it has bugs or whatever, but at the same time, I don't want to lose that immersion. I don't want to be playing the game and then see something crazy like, oh my God, what is that? And then lose that, that focus that I have in the story. Imagine playing the game focused in the story and seeing something dumb and like, oh man, that sucks. I'm trying to pay attention to this thing over here and I see some stupid bug ruining the experience. That is not what Sony wants. That's not what I want. I want a good game. I want a good quality game. So that's why I'm so, every time something is super hyped, we have Keanu Reeves out here, saying, oh, Cyberpunk, blah, blah, blah. I'm in the game. I'm Neo in real life. I'm the one. I'm the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? And then we get this game and it's not up to par. But guys, I hope they fix the whole thing. I hope they fix the experience because they're a great company. They're a really good company. They should have paid a little bit more attention. I'm glad Sony stepped in, even though a lot of people might be, thinking that I'm crazy or whatever, but I'm really glad Sony did something about it because that means that, that sets an example for every other developer as well. Because that tells every other studio, hey, Sony is very serious when it comes to the quality of games. So when we make a game, let's make it good. Let's make it pass every benchmark and meet every requirement so that we have a great experience. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, so that's me venting, just talking about CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077. You know, this sucks as a gamer because we arrived at this spot super excited for this game, and then it doesn't do well. Even though I'm not getting affected that much myself when I'm playing the game, but still, there's millions of people out there. Millions of people that have the PS4. Millions. Add the Xbox, Microsoft users. Add that base, that user base. And that's a bunch of people in the world that have these consoles that are playing a game that is not up to par. That's unacceptable. All right, guys, let me know in the comments down below if you've experienced any bugs, if you've seen anything crazy in the game, or if you're just playing the game and it's been great so far. Let me know what platform you're playing it, under. If you're playing it on PS5, Xbox One X, or Xbox Series X, or PC. Let me know what you guys are experiencing in your game. I would love to hear from you guys. All right, guys, stay safe out there. Hope you guys, if you haven't got a PS5 yet, I wish you guys the best of luck. Stay safe, peace out, and I'll catch you guys later.